How's it going?
Good.
So I have no idea what we're going to do with this. But
What?
I have no idea what we're going to do with this. What I do know is that I put in every ounce of Bitcoin that I've gotten since I started. I switched it to the Bitcoin filter and put it all in since we're doing it in Bitcoin. That way you had every payment of everything from the start. That way it'd be the most accurate possible.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and share my screen just in case. Also, if you can't notice, my congestion is starting to clear up a little bit every single day. I sound better today than I did yesterday, don't I?
You do.
Definitely slowly getting better. I wasn't coughing as much today. Still coughing a little bit, but not near as much.
All right. So, what do we want to know?
Well, the daily percent increase is the biggest thing right now. We need to fix this entire column D.
So, daily percent increase is how much Bitcoin you've had total, right? Running
Starting
total of Bitcoin?
starting at 0, but a daily percent increase is not the running total. Daily is how much it increased each day. Just like it says, daily increase. That does not mean running total.
It's gonna be close to 0 or negative, right? It's gonna be not very much and not very small.
Right.
Okay. So,
I mean, literally, it's supposed to, like, if I get like between the 25th and 28th, when it went from 1 device to 10 devices, you'll see the biggest percentage increase because of that, extra terahash that was injected.
right. So this is gonna equal.
And don't do that one. Do this bottom one, because that bottom one is what takes this 0 into effect. Which really, I want the 0 to be there instead. The only reason why I had it there was for some odd reason with the old system that me and my mom did, but I don't remember what it was. But the 0, I mean, I'd rather have the 0 underneath it and then do the figures that way. But we need to rewrite that command, that particular formula to compensate.
This should be that. And
So how do we fix the first one?
Okay, so that's your daily percent increase. So sometimes it's negative because you get less.
Right, which is understandable.
So, it's higher because you get more.
I mean,
what's mined that day.
Technically, the reason why it was so much negative here was because of that Go mining failure. When they took out the Go mining system.
Yep, but still, day it was between those 2 days. It was a 33% decrease.
Right, but that's fine because I was basically my system was trying to recover since that particular day.
Yep. So what do we have? So we have. Where's our total?
So the
That
totals
we.
the totals for that I have logged so far is down at the bottom.
Right. I
Yeah,
wanted to look at your. I wanted to look at your total rewards. Remember, we were going to compare.
right. Total rewards is at the bottom.
Right. And so, what's your total rewards on
What do
your
you,
Go mining thing?
what day do you want? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
Right now, I guess 8.
0.00026268. You can see it down there at that section that you made last night or the day before.
Okay. Uh,
I tried to do the mathematic equations, but it was not coming out correctly. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on the mathematical formulas for it to come out wrong.
maybe it does. So. So if it was that on the 25th, on the 6th,
But see that's the out of all that, that's the funny thing, because what I got for a reward does not add up to what these were technically. So I'm thinking maybe it might be total PR.
well, that's pretty close. 24410.
Total PR is more than the reward. Yeah, so what I have logged down on my reward does not match up the total rewards in BTC, but the PR is more than the total rewards BTC based on the sums.
Yeah, so that's nowhere there. Yeah, that's not there anymore.
And don't you worry, I niced you about 5 minutes. Just saying.
Um. Yeah, so these don't equal the reward at all.
No, they don't. Not sure how, not sure why. And that's the reason.
And you're getting this, and you're getting this from the Go Mining page, right? For total rewards.
Yes. Not sure where the extra's coming from. I mean, I have noticed that there's a few days missing, like between between 1/6 and 1/8. I think it's supposed to be 1/7, but it says 1/8. You know. According to my system for the total rewards.
Wait a minute, how come that says 12? Oh, okay, so that's different. That's 16 to 8. 26 to 8.
Looking at my screen.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, sorry. I'll leave it alone.
No, you're fine. Yeah, mine skips a 7 too. I agree. Mine doesn't have a 7 on it either.
I noticed that's kind of spread out through my entire rewards. Is there's a day or two missing here and there. Now, admittedly,
if you look at their
right here where this 25th to 28 is, between the 1 and 10, that's when I was trying to do that pool mining that completely messed me up completely on those 3 days.
Yeah, I haven't done any pool mining ever. Though.
Yeah, don't do it. Trust me, unless you can get into the 3 locked pool minings, you can apply all day long to the 3 pool minings, and they will never accept you because you don't have enough terahash by their standards. So you can't get into their pool because they have them locked from the public, and all they do is they reap the rewards and get all the rewards for themselves. So,
well,
it's not worth it. And if you don't get any rewards and you don't successfully mine a block with your group, then you've officially lost out on that day rewards because you didn't get anything.
Yep.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Okay, well, I mean, so we have the daily increase for you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. So the idea was to try and track how much. I guess we're not going to be able to do it from the beginning.
Right.
Well, so what do you have on BTC wallet now? What's your new BTC wallet right now?
10998.
667. So they did transfer some out.
Yep.
Right?
They did transfer some out. And that's what I have right now.
Let's put those two in. Can you cut and paste those, copy and paste those into here? Put them right here for me. Yeah. Put one there. So that's GT. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna move that. Okay.
Okay, go for it. I mean, technically, this was not transferred.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. So I just want to label them.
Right. You want me to keep that track of?
Right. So what I want to do. Oh, sure. Yeah.
So you know what days.
Yep. And so. Oh, when did it transfer? Did it transfer yesterday then? Go back to your Go mining. They'll tell you. Go back to your Go mining.
Well, I need to bring up the keep key anyway, so.
Well, the rewards will tell you whether or not they sent something.
Yeah, well, they didn't send any yesterday. I love that it's all dots, so you don't know my pin, and it randomizes every time you open the app. It's great. Completely randomized. It's wonderful. Never the same twice.
So what does it say back? Oh yeah, so you're gonna tell me when they sent it?
Yeah. It was either yesterday or the day before. Hey, look at that. Last 24 hours, I went up 8.18%
Oh, yeah.
on what I had in there.
Well, Bitcoin went up to 47,000.
Oh, gotcha. So, yes, it was yesterday at 1:53 a.m.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So when they paid this 1605 to you, they reached over the 0.001, and so they transferred out. How much did they actually transfer? The 10998.
I think that's what it was, yeah. Well, 10996. Close enough.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So I don't know this total rewards on the other page. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because it should not be 1795. It should be 1667 between 7 and 8.
You would think.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is these numbers are just a little off, right? Not a huge amount off, but they're just a little off. Like if you add the 632 to the 1036, then you get close to the 1698. That's close to the 1667.
Right, and I don't understand why, our file doesn't match with their system, but yet their system doesn't match with their system.
Yeah. They're just doing weird timing. Like if I look at the transactions for today for mine, if I look at the transactions, then they
Right, right, but
transactions at 2 a.m. today and then at 8 p.m. today.
Really, at 8 p.m. again today?
But they didn't do anything at yesterday at 8 p.m. They did it on the 6th at 8 p.m., then the 8th on 2 a.m. So they waited 6 hours.
Interesting.
Yeah. Weird. They're accounting kind of weird on the timing.
Yeah, I don't know what their timing is the problem. It's not consistent. It doesn't seem like it.
Right. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah. What's this?
It's almost like they're doing it all manually, even though they are claiming it's automatic. It's almost like it's all manually done.
Yeah. Okay, so with this right here, we can find out when you'll break even.
Okay.
Because that equals this amount here.
Okay.
So, so time to break even is gonna be in days. So it will be The amount transferred plus the amount we have on hand. Then we'll divide that by the last 5 days, average of 5 days.
It's like, well, I get it in about a week right now with everything that I have. $5 a week, basically. So like, or about $5 a week. Right now, anyways. Expect me to pay you a little bit of money next month, though, just so you know. And we'll have to actually do it together at night rather than separately when you got time, because I do have second layer security, so you're going to need my code at the moment that it's needing done.
This right here is outstanding. $628 days, right?
About 2 years, roughly.
Making 78 cents a day on average. So that would be 628 days. So if this is what you've spent.
Right.
Yep. So right now it's 629 days to break even from now.
That's...
And this should go down as this goes up. Copy this over, do that. But as these values, the total amount transferred out, total amount on hand, as this value will increase, right? So every 7 days this will increase.
So it's going to take, according to that math, it's going to take 1.7 years.
Right. So that's close to 60% return on investment per year, annual rate of return. That's a lot better than a 4% savings account.
A lot better than a 4% savings account. You kidding? That's like phenomenally better than a 4% savings account.
Mm-hmm. That's as long as Bitcoin stays at the price it is. But yeah.
Right, but you also got to factor in the April Bitcoin
halving.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be ups and downs. I mean, it's like there was last 2 years. I mean,
right.
But let's say it tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow we'll have the same transferred out, right? And let's say tomorrow, no, it will, because it won't transfer until it gets to 0.0001 after 7 days.
Well, this is if you scroll back up, look what I did.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I would put 0 here. Why did that? Oh, I know. Some of these things be.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, I do need a 0 there, because that's when it was transferred out and I had on hand at the same time. You can delete that number below it. I just did that just to see how many years it was going to take me, based on the current status of the system. That number will change whenever the halving happens.
Okay. So let's say that tomorrow, today or whatever, you receive another 1667.
Right.
And so that you'll have on hand the 3334. So the return on investment to zero would go. Okay, I did this good. This is good.
You did something majorly wrong because it went up by a whole 0.9.
There you go. I added where I should have subtracted one time.
Gotcha.
So it's 200 or 627 days right now, and so let's say you make the same amount. So it's one less, or 0.7 less, 78 cents, right? 78 cents less, so it's 78% of a day less.
Right.
So it's not 626.26 days, but it's 626.8 days.
Right.
So this will be a countdown. This column right here.
Well,
so
I
when
was
you
thinking
break even,
I figured that's what you wanted to do. That's the reason why I did this column here, those two columns there, and I was going to add in that particular column too. So we could do.
well, yeah, I mean,
So we could actually do that particular setup on this side somehow. Like maybe
right. Instead of going sideways separately, you're
yeah,
gonna put it right
just
here.
keep it
Yeah.
keep it within the file. So as it, that just gives me more to do.
Okay. So let's see here. So we don't need this, and I'm going to delete this. The BTC transfer and BTC on hand. I'm going to delete those.
Yeah, because we already got that covered.
Yep, because we have that. Okay. So we'll do that, and so what I'll do is, let's put this.
Do we need this total rewards, or do I need to keep updating it, or is it completely?
Let's keep
blank?
another 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I want to see what it is. All right, so I'm going to put here the break even. I'm going to put it at top. Because this is
I also need to get this this overall percentage increase from the time I started till now. An overall percentage increase fixed as well, since we made all these changes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
I'll let you finish first.
Okay. Why is that 4 days? Was
Do what? What was the question?
because it went down. So the price of Bitcoin's also going to affect break even.
Right, exactly.
All right, so let's see. We have the total amount spent, $560. The sum. I'm assuming right now, so there's going to be an assumption that you're only going to transfer money once every 7 days.
Currently, yes. We won't officially know 100% until until the halving. So
So we're going to sum the amount transferred. That should only be one value.
and since today is a 4, it's a 366 days this year, isn't it? Because February has one extra day.
Oh, I don't know. Leap year would not be this year, no.
Are you sure it's 2024?
Oh.
Isn't it every 4 years?
Oh. It is every 4 years. You're right. I was thinking 3.
Gotcha. So we do have 366 days this year. Okay.
366.
Right. Equals that number divided by 366.
Okay.
Now, is that actually well, we don't really want this. Would that be right for the name of the column?
No, I mean, you can do that. I mean, time to break even, count down to 0. Either way.
Okay. We'll do it that way then. So that'll be the total amount, but this will be like the actual year. How many?
Well,
like the time frame.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the 640 number in J1 will count down to 0 as well.
Right, but this will at least tell me, you know.
I mean, one's in days, one's in years.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
Works for me. And just because I'm a little OCD about it. There. D is capitalized.
Yeah.
You
lowercase y.
You lowercase the D and capitalize the Y, so it irritated me, okay?
You could have lowercase the y instead.
I could have, but I liked it capitalized.
So, yeah. And so we'll keep the transferred out, right?
Well, we don't want to put it on every line. We just want to put it on the day that it happens.
Right. I don't know. Do you want to know what that is in USD?
Yes, please. That would actually be wonderful. And so, so how would I go about transferring? Okay, I see what you did. H5 times L1. L1. That seems like a simple formula I could do when the
Yeah,
time comes.
but oh, I mean, you don't have to do it each time. I mean, but L1 is uh, dollars.
Right, but what I'm saying is, for that 515, every time it transfers, that's when I do the formula.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can do it that way, or you can just do it all the way every time.
It would work all the way just fine.
Yeah, yeah. Like I mean, they're all zeros because there's nothing in the column.
Okay, fair.
I mean, whatever you want. So hopefully this will go down to 640.0 or 639.9 or something like that tomorrow after you add in
Well,
these things.
technically,
So
if you go down to the bottom, this total rewards of BTC, that's what it was as of literally like 9 o'clock tonight. That is today's reward that happens at this weird hour and whatnot.
Okay.
I won't actually get the reward of what it was. This column. I think it was this column. Nope, that was that. I won't get the actual reward till in the morning sometime. It'll be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what this formula here is that you have, or even this is this.
I copied it because your mom had it, so I wanted to make sure I kept it. I didn't know exactly what it was for, but we've changed so many things lately.
Right, and I'm sure she's not going to be a fuss with getting rid of it. So
E31 minus 32, which doesn't exist. Yeah, I say we get rid of it.
Fair enough. I still want to fix this div error though. Like the idea is for it to do a percentage increase from 0 to the first one.
Well, but the first one's infinite because it was nothing before. Now it's 97.
So it's supposed to be like that.
Well, because the first day, and so it's an infinite increase because you had nothing before. You went from nothing to something. That's hard to quantify.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
We could say NaN, not a number.
Right. Okay. Anything else that you think we should put in here?
So all right. So tomorrow, how are you going to do this? You're going to click on row 4. You're going to right click and you say insert a row above. Right? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, I will go ahead and do that just so you know ahead of time. And then we will drag this up like that.
No. So that doesn't work for us. So so my equation didn't work.
Your equation didn't work.
I wanted my equation to stick at 4, but it went to 5. And I want 5. I want 4. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So
remember,
they went to
you had to lock it at row 3. Remember. Whatever number you did before, you had to lock it on row 3 for it to stick.
Yeah. So let's add this. Let's add a blank line here. So let's instead of adding to 4, can you add it to 5?
I could, yeah.
I'm gonna turn the. All right. So let me look and see here. So that kept the 6. Dang it! Where did you added it? Oh, let's delete this row. What happens if you go and you add it on 4? You say, all right. Let me look at my 5. Right, so 5 is correct. Oh, 5. So 5 is where we want everything. If you click on 4 and say add a row below, oh, that, and it still stays 6. I don't want you to move. I want you to stay 6. Or stay 5. Okay, so do you see my problem?
Yes.
If you click on J1, yeah, you're looking at J1 with me. See, right now it says $H$5, it says $I$5, things like that,
But
right?
you want it to stick. So
Right.
here.
So when we add a row.
Here.
Oh.
Let's change the 5 to a 3.
No, because I want that 5 value. Oh no, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. I'm doing the math.
And now it's taking that whole entire column.
But I want.
And each time I add a line, if we insert one row above, now that does not change at all, because it's still taking all the numbers because it's not calculating in the text.
All right, we can change it back. Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep. It's weird. Okay.
It's the way Google Docs works. I don't know why. I don't know how come. That's just the way it works. Don't ask me. I was not the creator of Google Docs.
So we get the maximum of that. Maybe we should just take the maximum on hand also, instead of the I. Maximum on hand. That's going to go up.
Right.
Oh no, because yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, I want this to be not 6. I want this to stay at 5. That's today. It's at 5.
But that number won't change. That number will not change unless I add more into the PR column. Like if I say 0.0000, I don't know, because of how close it is to 4, we'll say 4129. It should have changed if you're using PR. I don't know if you're using the PR column.
No, I'm not.
What column are you using?
I'm using rewards.
Okay, we'll do that. So 0.0000. Keep with pattern, let's say 1693. I didn't see anything change.
Oh no, I don't have any cut because we're doing the average of the average is what this is here.
Oh, wait. So you also got to change I%5 to I%3 to keep the average.
No, because 3 is not a number. So that won't work.
Okay. So does that mean that particular thing is going to be ever evolving? No, because it'll calculate with H3, won't it? Or will we have to make this formula longer as we add more numbers on for BTC on hand?
Yeah. Let me see if there's a way of doing this.
The idea is to make it automated, so.
I know. I completely agree.
And I just want to point out, it is 3 minutes till 10 p.m., so if you want to wait till tomorrow to do this, we can.
Let me see here. But it doesn't make sense. There you go. How about this? How to maintain absolute references, adding new rows.
That is way too bright.
Order.
I don't like it.
Oh, this is the indirect that your mom found. Yeah. So this is where the indirect came from that your mom found. Turn string into a reference. Okay. We'll take a note from your mom.
Fair enough. Okay, that does not make my eyes bleed. It's not big, bright blue or bright green. It's just good.
And all right. So I'm gonna delete this row. All right. So what do we got here? Oh, because they average 2,000. Oh, okay. It's fine.
Sorry
All
for
right, so let's.
Sorry for changing the colors, but I wanted something a little less bright.
Yep, that's fine. So add in a new row like you would do normally.
Okay, that's simple. That's right click on 4, say insert one row above. Boom.
Right, and so this stays at 4, goes to 12, indirect I5.
Well, okay.
Why did that change? Here, I'm going to delete that row now. Okay.
What row?
I'm going to delete row 4.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, we're not going to leave it right now. So I'm just trying to make sure the automation works. Let's not add any more. You can
Fair
spend
enough.
time, but I'm going to delete them.
Fair enough.
Okay. So let me look at this one more time. All right. So indirect for 4, indirect for I4, indirect for 5. Why 5? 4 because that's the highest. And then we get, let's see, average. Or, indirect I4, L1, 8, direct to the max. Okay, so now add another row.
Okay. Give me just a second. Insert. There we go.
Right. So it went a little higher because there is nothing on hand. So let's say that we still have on hand, and it goes exactly what we had before. Okay. I think this works now. Okay, so I think this will work. So tomorrow, fill in the data, and we should see something less than 240.
Really wish I could get it to actually like copy the formulas when I insert, so I didn't have to keep on clicking and dragging, you know?
Oh, that, yeah. I mean, what you could do is, yeah, okay.
And I don't know how to make this time break even in years automated. So it counts
Yeah,
down.
that I don't know. We should change this so you can. I mean, that's better. Yeah. I mean, put it there instead.
We
And
could,
then,
yeah.
and so it's not on this, so you don't have to copy it every time. But I mean, you won't see it, and it's going to change every time anyway.
Right. So we can
Yeah.
do it like that.
Yeah.
And then we can highlight this column and say delete cells to the left. And there we go.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Anything else? Because there's one more thing I need you to fix if you've got the time tonight.
Yeah. Let me know. Let's see. If I have time.
Top left, B1.
B1, the %0 overall increase.
Yes, so that was supposed to be from the time I started to the time it is today.
Okay. Are we gonna start with nothing? I mean, that's a hard thing. Start with nothing and then go up because it's infinite increase.
Well, I was thinking start with cell 32. And it, modifies as I insert new rows. At the top, of course.
Right. Okay. So your mom has this indirect H4, which is kind of different now.
Right.
Minus
We've changed
how
the file works.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Okay. So we could just
And then I would like you to fix something here else, or at least tell me how to fix it, and I can do it later.
so that's how many Bitcoin you need. Oh, I mean, if you started with 97 Satoshi, and what you have right now, you've increased 18,000%.
Okay, it works. Not exactly what I was thinking was going to happen, but okay.
Well, I mean, when you start with nothing, it doesn't take much to get really large numbers. I mean, personally, I don't know what that number, but it doesn't mean anything to me. It's a nice big number, but it doesn't I'm not sure how
Yeah, it's really
useful
not.
that
It's not.
number.
It's not really useful now compared to what it would have been if we were sticking with Go mining tokens.
Maybe, yeah.
Go mining tokens
Uh,
would have been more useful, but this time it's not. It's just. It's. I was hoping we could keep it without it being too crazy, but nope.
um, two. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, these other ones, I don't think the BTC transferred will be useful as a sum because it's actually going to monetarily increase. Now these other ones, the sums of total made, total cost, maintenance and stuff, those I agree. Um, and then the
So
total
so
USD
so be.
transferred, but I'm not sure. I'm not
So,
sure this one and this one are going to be useful
okay,
for sums
gotcha.
because the BT transferred in 7 days is going to increase.
Right
But
now, the thing I would like fixed is so that this zero is under C because I want to move the total reward number that's at the top to the bottom of the screen, but that zero's in the way. I want to move the
oh,
zero into D column, and we.
well, okay. Do you let's say in a year we're going to have 360 rows here. Do you want to always have to scroll down to the bottom of 360 rows?
Well, the only thing that is going to be is zero. That cell is going to be a zero no matter what.
I
So.
know, but to get to get that information, this the sum, you put it at the bottom, just the same as with these other ones here. In 365
Oh,
days,
I
the
see.
sum for PR is 365 rows below. You have to scroll down. So should you instead put it at the top of these guys?
It's a nice neutral color.
Because I don't want you to have to scroll down in 5 months to see what overall maintenance of fees have been and stuff.
Right. No, I don't like
Put it at the
that.
top. Pretty sure you'll eventually like, I hate doing this. I'm gonna change it all again.
I probably would, honestly. So,
Like, why am I scrolling? Stop it.
okay, so 33. We're probably going to have to change some formulas, though,
No.
to a 4 instead of a 3.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, because of the values. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Because you added that row. Yeah, no, I can do that.
$4. Oh, duh, because this is column J, not column E. That does make a difference. Here we go. That works like that. That works like that. That works like that.
And you could put this other one down one as well. Just,
Right. Like that. And just because my OCD is kicking in, boom. We'll call this totals. There. No, we don't need this technically. is that let's rearrange some of these columns. There we go. We'll leave that like that, but we will also bring that to the center. Okay, we'll leave the rest of that, although it's going to annoy me, but I don't want to do a lot of refiguring the cells. So, is there any way we can easily move all of this over to, say, line F without doing too much work?
Try. Zero. So we kept the end at 8. H stays the same. L stayed kept 5 because I did everything absolutely. Yeah, pretty much. So here's the 11. 5 is the 11. Looks like it stayed the same.
Okay,
This
awesome. But will it stay the same if we move that over? Oh, you just copied it instead of moving it.
Yeah, I gotta put I'll make it J's. Yeah, we. J. Not much. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Awesome. Okay.
A little more compact now.
A little more compact, and it doesn't throw off my OCD. So, you know.
Yep.
All right. Well, now we can just leave the 0 down here where it's at.
I don't want you avoiding looking at your spreadsheet because it looks bad.
Do what?
I don't want you avoiding entering your data daily because it looks bad and you can't stand it.
You know it would probably get that bad, don't you?
Good. Yeah.
Kind of just bring all of this. Whoa. Oh, that's why. I guess I really don't even need this anymore. I mean, all right. Anything else? I just keep up with the total rewards at the bottom for 2 or 3 more days. And then also just keep in line with everything else. Correct?
I think so. just add a row and everything should stay the same. If it doesn't, let me know.
Will do.
And if you notice, we're now at 642 days. And that's because Bitcoin's gone down.
Right.
Right. Okay.
And
So this number will change.
And my time in years has also changed because of that.
Yep. So this
Now,
is going to change.
Is this live updating?
Every 15 minutes or something.
Every 15 minutes. Okay. That way I know that total changes every 15 minutes. Because I'm going to probably ask that to you multiple times if I don't put it in.
Okay.
probably want to do that, actually. Like that. All right, I think we are covered for the time being.
Sounds good.
Thank you, thank you. What did my uncle say?
He said he'd probably be able to make it.
You have any particular time?
I mean, I was thinking 7.
Fair enough.
Let me have dinner for both of us, and then we can go over and hang out. I can get you this power supply.
Fair enough. Well, wasn't planning on dinner, but okay, I'll go for that. Just saying.
No. The dinner was with me here at the house. Sorry, with Catherine.
Oh, gotcha.
Give me a time to have dinner with Catherine at 6.
Disappoint me, I see.
Yes. She cooks dinner. I go. I stop work. I go eat, hang out with the family, and then go back and finish work.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks again.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Later.